Hello everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich. We have one more monster to fight. Shinryu. Now again, this is an underwater monster. Based on the Evray model, I guess. I thought it would be based on the model at Baj Temple. That's what I would have done. So, we're going to have to... this thing is going to kill two characters. So, I mean, it helps. There's probably a way to control that. You could probably stone-proof the one you wanted to keep. There are other ways, too. I mean, you could. But he's nasty. He's absolutely nasty. So here's Blitz Ace, which I don't think we've shown. And I missed. Yeah, he does almost no damage to Riku, which is kind of cool. He's actually not going to be that long of a battle. It helps us. He leaves Riku. Which is nice. Because we kind of need her. And she's in far better shape to take this beating. He does automatically counterattack. That's what's going on here, is he's automatically counterattacking for his 1,400 points of damage or whatever. And this is going to be the pattern with her in this fight. Is just her getting counterattacked until she has to heal. So Eraser is his kick you out of the battle effect. We got a little lucky. I'm running with almost nothing going on here. So there we go. He won't use it on the third character. The game has some morals about letting the thing just instantly kill everybody. So now we're going to be stuck in this pattern right here. It's quick hit counterattack, quick hit counterattack, heal when necessary. And of course, haste is going to help us. So. He's not that tough. I mean, I think because he's an underwater fiend. I mean, we essentially beat him with just Riku. So Gambler Spirit is his mug. And I believe Wings of Discovery is his drop. So there we go. There's our overkill for him. And we'll check out what Star Cactar does. It's just a like a double AP weapon. No big deal. And then I had a little trouble. You'll see me going through the menus and stuff. I had a little trouble getting Nemesis to unlock. Like, his chat is the same. He will, if you exit and you talk to him, he'll say he created a monster, but I don't know why I expected that right away. Because you wouldn't normally select chat for that anyway. You would just go up to him and try to get the menu. And he says any proprietary stuff before the menu opens. It's automatic. So there we go. He's created a monster, and the monster he's created is the toughest monster of the game. So, Master Sphere times 10. Master Spheres allow you to unlock any mode, or any node on the sphere grid. It's, you know, I mean, at this level of the game, it's not all that helpful. I was actually checking for somebody. I thought maybe Master Sphere was a node that you would, you know, like, it was something you would change a blank node into. And then unlock it with, you know, an ability sphere or something. But no, it's just an item that lets you unlock any one node. See? So it's kind of lame. So, now, Nemesis. 10 million hit points. This is going to take a while. Now, the strategy for Nemesis that I'm going to use is pretty basic. It's essentially everything we've been doing. The things that we've been relying on. All I'm going to do is haste, quick hit, and when his turn comes up, I'm going to pull out an Aeon and let the Aeon take the damage. And hopefully, well, easily, we're going to get through the 10 million that way. It's going to be a horribly boring strategy. But Nemesis is not fast. He only counterattacks, I think, overdrives. So if you can do, if you have 3 characters that can do. So level 4 Key Sphere is his mug, which is nice. If you could do 99999 damage to him, then you don't have to worry about it. And you never want Yuna in your party then, because clearly, having Yuna in your party, it means that if her turn falls wrong, then, you know, you won't be able to get your summon off. But getting her, you know, having her outside of the party means you can bring her in at a moment's notice. If you're relying on timed summons, having Yuna out of the party is always a must. So I'm going to go through these summons in reverse order of their, you know, their deal. So he actually is not too tough for the Magic Sisters, which is kind of nice. His ethereal cannon, though. And clearly he's based on the model for Omega Weapon, so. Considering he's hitting one target at a time, this is not horrible. Well, there's something that would wipe out a party. Again, though, not the Magic Sisters. And clearly not a max stat character with break hit point limit. So here's some overkill for you. Alright, back to our party. So with 7 Aeons, I guess you would have to... You have to get like 15 all 9 hits in for every Aeon. Now we clearly don't have that option with Lulu. It's a cute little noise Riku's attack makes to do horrendous amounts of damage. So now we have everybody hasted that we're going to be using, which is nice. And I think I'm being overly cautious, but... But like I said, there is going to be a lot of this, you know, a lot of Aeon battling going on here. It is pretty amazing he took out the Magus Sisters as easily as he did. And there we go, one-shotting Yojimbo. So now we can switch to Kamari with no loss of attack speed for quick hit. Because Yuna not being hasted was a problem. So now there should be a far greater amount of hits in between. I think we get him with 1 or 2 Aeons left. It's not. Now there are other things that work as a strategy against him. Things like, you know, going in for the fight and auto-lifing people and things like that. But it's a lot more work. I hate to say that this is a cheap strategy, but it's a cheap strategy. It's amazing to me the kind of things that you hear about the Dark Ion or the Dark Aeons from the HD version, where people are like, you have to max out your luck stat for them, and like that's not an easy thing to do. So here comes Anima. So it's a nice Aeon showcase anyway. I like how Anima is bigger than Nemesis. Like, clearly is not going to stop Nemesis from being tougher. Case in point. Don't you want Nemesis as an Aeon? Don't we all want that? Well, things are happening anyway. I mean, again, not the most exciting strategy in the world. Lulu, you make me sad. I was taking quite a risk actually having her in there. Because she's costing a lot of hit points. Or a lot of damage points, I guess. I mean, the enemies have hit points, but we don't want to use that word interchangeably, you know, with our characters' hit points as well. It can be confusing. She's not costing herself any hit points. Nobody's taking any damage, and nobody's gonna take any damage from Nemesis. That's the point of this strategy, is that Nemesis is essentially emasculated as far as being an attacker. He's fighting ghosts. But this is a long battle. I mean, there's nothing you're gonna do that's gonna make it not a long battle. You need to get, I think, 100 attacks in on him at max damage. So here's Armageddon, which is kind of cool. It doesn't really matter. I mean, the animation matters, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. Yeah, that's your party killer right there, would be my guess. That's the... Still pales in comparison to destroying an entire solar system just to hit somebody with the sun. Thank you, Sephiroth, for ruining overdrives for me forever. There's a summon in, or a GF in Final Fantasy VIII too that I think bends space-time of the universe to attack. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like... See, it would be nice if we could actually keep in, you know, Yuna. So I did get a little worried there that I might have to go into an actual fight when this was over, so hence the auto life on Kamari. Although to be safe, I should have auto lifed 2 characters, because if I had to sub up the auto life person to put Yuna in, and then didn't think about it, then I would, you know, my auto life person would be out of the party. It is a little mind-boggling when you think about having to do, well, it's 101 attacks at max damage. So we have 2 left after this. $70,000 damage. All right. Now, I should say, whoa, I'm gonna cough. That was not how that sentence was originally gonna go. What I should say is, Nemesis regularly drops Genji armor, which is armor that allows you to break the hit point limit. He is one of two sources for that kind of armor, the other one being Omega. And we didn't get anything like that from Omega, so. All right, 2 Aeons left after this one. Yeah, you're a unicorn. We get it. Thump. Just broke his neck. So back to the grind. There's nothing else you can really, I mean, you know, obviously there are other strategies. I get that. But this one is an exception. Like I said, nobody's taking any damage. Nobody's going to. He is quicker than a lot of enemies. I mean, he does get... We don't get as many quick hit chances on him as we would with most normal enemies. We do get quite a few, though. All right. Time for one of our 2 remaining summons. We're pretty far back in the game if we're pulling out the summon from Kilika. But like I said, everything else is dead. Everything except Tiamat. And there we go! Our Aeon got the kill. And there you go. No more Nemesis. Dark Matter and Grand Slam was the weapon we got. And so here we go. You've beaten my mightiest beast. What extraordinary power. Alright, from now on you shall be known as the one who conquered all. I never imagined that my mightiest creation could be defeated. Yes, truly remarkable. I can't find any other way to express it. All that's left to do is defeat Sin. I have faith in you, Sonny. Yeah, and we get Mark of Conquest, which is a key item that allows you to just kind of show off. Like, that's essentially it. It doesn't do anything. It's like proof of Omega and stuff like that from other Final Fantasy games. So there we go. We have surpassed mortal bounds, according to the the game. All right, so everything we have left in this game is stuff from the beginning, or from the middle. My plan is I've already recorded the beginning Al Bhed stuff. Oh, we'll see what Grand Slam does. Break damage limit. I have already recorded all the Al Bhed stuff from the early part of the game. So we have all that dialogue, and then there's one cutscene in the middle that I want to get, and then we'll be done with this LP, at least for now. I may go through the HD copy at some point and show the ultimate bosses from that game. But that'll be way down the road, so I'll see you for probably one more video. You guys take care, and bye, everybody.